Okay, hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Toyin, and this is Nexi Concept Limited. Thank you once again for joining our live. It promises to be fantastic, and I'm very sure everyone would learn one or two things, will get more information as regards studies. So thank you for joining. I can see people joining. Thank you, Busola. Thank you, David. Thank you, Badaru. Thank you. So my name is Toyin once again, and this is Nexi Concept Limited. So actually we're doing this live today to talk about the opportunities available for HND students, third class students, and diploma students, basically OND, that's ordinary diploma. So we have the opportunities we want to explore, we want to discuss for anyone within this category, HND, that is OND, and also third class. So the truth is, or the good news is, you can study in the UK. Yes, if you have HND, you have OND, you have third class, it is not the end of the road. So you have the options, several options to explore for you to study in the UK. So what am I saying? What I'm saying in essence is, we have some schools, that's Nexi Concept Limited. We have some partners abroad, that's in the UK specifically, that you can proceed, to do your programs, for if you have what a qualification as OND, HND, and third class. Now, what am I saying? I will just quickly break it down for you will get the step-by-step process and the requirements and the options you can explore. Now, let me start with the HND. If you have, I would like to start with the third class. So if you have a third class degree, the good news is you have two options in the UK. First option is you can go directly for masters even with your third class. You don't have to do what is called pre-masters. Isn't that fantastic? You can go directly, like you don't need to do pre-masters. So because we have some partners in the UK, we have some universities that can actually accept your degree, for a direct masters, and you don't need to go through pre-masters, or you don't need to go through some foundation program. So I'm going to quickly explain that. So first option is we have like 3 universities I can pinpoint in my head, talking about Coventry University, Sheffield Hallam University, Sunderland, yes, University of Sunderland, and Birmingham City University. So that's about 4 universities that you have an option to actually do a direct masters even with a third class. Now I want us to listen carefully so that you will understand the nitty-gritty of how you can actually access this. Now, for Coventry University, if you are a third class student, so I can see many people have joined, so I just quickly want to reiterate how I started. I said this particular live is basically for people who came out with third class, who had HND and OND. There is a great opportunity for you to further your studies in the UK. So I am talking about the options you can explore for you to either do your direct masters with your third class, or do your direct masters with your HND or top up, or do what's it called, direct entry with your OND in the UK. So I'm actually currently talking about for third class students now. And I said we have 3 to 4 universities. I mentioned them earlier, which are Birmingham City University, Coventry University, Sunderland, that's Sunderland, and also Sheffield Hallam University. So these 4 schools, you can actually go directly, if you have a third class, into a master's degree program. You don't need to write pre-masters, as the case may be. So this is how you can actually access that package, that opportunity. So though it varies from universities to universities, I'm talking about these universities I just mentioned. So quickly, I'm trying to explain that of Coventry. So if you are interested in going directly for your master's, 1 year direct master's, third class. Now this is the requirement. You need to have, if you have a third class, your third class degree must not be at least must be up to 2.0. Yes, 2.0. If you have up to 2.0 in your fourth class degree, you are perfectly qualified. If you have 5 years experience, you are also perfectly qualified to go directly for any program or any course you want. Now, I am not we're not trying this out. This is what we've done. I'm talking about we've got several students that have traveled, and we are currently processing their admissions, even with third class, for Coventry University. So this is real, this is live and direct. So you can access it. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. So if you're looking at Coventry University, you can use your third class degree to get a direct master's in any program of your choice, so far as it's related to your background. So in any program of your choice, you can use your third class degree. If your third class degree is at least 2.0, and you have 5 years experience, I'm talking about working experience, related working experience, then you can get your direct 1 year masters without pre-masters, without undergraduate foundation option. So that is for Coventry University. Now for Birmingham University, if you're on a third class, no matter the grade of the third class, if it's 1.99 or whatsoever, no matter the grade, now it's kind of different to that of Coventry. Now for Birmingham City University, you have a third class and you are interested in going directly for masters. So this is the difference. First of all, you can use any third class grade. Second, yes, you need working experience, but not that very, very compulsory. But you are only restricted to do business courses, specifically management and international business, which is 15 months masters. So it is all inclusive. Like you do few months foundation program, but it won't be separated, as the case may be. So what you are getting is a visa directly to go and study masters. It's just that where a normal master's duration is around 12 months, without internships or without placement. A normal master's is actually 12 months. So with what's it called, the foundation program, it makes it 15 months. So you can do this particular, you can explore this particular opportunity at Birmingham City University. Third class, 15-month masters, only in management and international business. No other course. So that means it's not like that of Coventry, where you can do any course related to what you studied for your BSc. But right here, if you're interested in Birmingham, you can only do, management and international business course, basically. So please, if you have any question, if you have any observation, anything, please just drop your questions on the chat so I can attend to that once, I'm done. So I can answer all the questions all together. So that is for Birmingham City. So I will reiterate that again. You are interested in Birmingham City University and you have a third class. It is very, very possible. If you are only interested to take up management and international business, you can go directly for 15 months, masters, in Birmingham City with any grade of third class you have. So I'll quickly move on to that of Sunderland University. Now, with Sunderland, you have the opportunity to do some courses like marketing, some courses like take for instance human resource, human resource, marketing, finance, in management and international business, and law, law, that something like international law thereabout, and around business basically. So it has international trade and other courses like that, which is also specifically around business courses. But if you can see, I mentioned like up to 5 or 4 courses. It is not limited, compared to that of Birmingham City, where you're just limited to 1 course if you're on 3rd class. But when it comes to Sunderland, you have the opportunity to choose from these almost 5 courses available for you to go directly, even with your 3rd class degree. So the only each with Sunderland is you need an IELTS result. So you need to write IELTS, even if your language of instruction is English from onset, or you've gotten a letter from your school, that your language of instruction throughout university is in English, or probably, you just need to provide IELTS. They don't accept any other thing than IELTS academics, basically. So you need to have at least, I think, 5.5 for you to be qualified, and you can choose, in the range of these 4 to 5 courses I mentioned, specifically and strictly business courses also. So if you have a 3rd class, you're also guaranteed a direct entry into a 15-month master's program in all of these courses as well. So, and lastly, I want to talk about, that's for 3rd class students. So I want to quickly talk about the Sheffield Hallam University. So for Sheffield Hallam University, you can also access, a 15-month, 2 years masters. Now their own is actually 2 years, strictly international business management. So strictly business as well, strictly international business management. Now you need to have, if you're on 3rd class and you want to access that particular program, you need to have up to 5 years working experience. It is non-negotiable. So you need to have that 5 years working experience, because without this, we can still assist you with what's it called, personal statement, put 1 or 2 things together for you. Actually it works that way, but you need to have that working experience. It's just non-negotiable. So these are the opportunities for people with 3rd class. Yeah, thank you, Joshua Farin. I can see you are mentioning Cardiff and RGU, for HND. Yeah, I'm actually still talking about 3rd class right now, so I'm not talking about HND. So after this, I'm quickly going to, touch on HND, the opportunities for HNDs as well. So yes, thank you for that information. So that is for 3rd class. Coventry, any courses, any program you want, but your 3rd class must be at least 2.0 and 5 years working experience. Very, very important. And you can choose any course, and it's just 1 year, straight 1 year direct masters. Birmingham City, strictly management and international business, just that 1 course, a 15-month masters, and you need a bit of experience, for the requirements. Sunderland, you can choose, up to 5 courses within business, business area category. You can choose about 5 courses, and you need to write IELTS, it's very, very important. 5.5 overall is very much acceptable. So that is it. And lastly, I talked about Sheffield Hallam. Sheffield Hallam, it's strictly international business management, and you need to have 5 years working experience if you're on third class. So thank you for that. So I really want to move on to that of HND. So there are two options for HND. Like I said, I am just going to be talking about my partners, our partners basically. So I know there might be other schools that you can also explore and access this opportunity, but these are the partners. So and this is just to also tell you that you have many opportunities, and it's what is achievable. So it's good. So for HND students, if you graduated, and you have HND qualifications, now you have opportunity to go directly for your masters in the UK. Yes, I just talked about that of third class students, HND students. Likewise, you have the opportunity, to go directly. That is good. So somebody is saying here, since want to answer questions on BSc, you don't enter. No, obviously, I'm just trying to speak generally on it. I'm going to attend to all questions as soon as possible once I'm done with this. So I'm not trying to dodge any questions. So just give me some time. I'm going to, attend to all questions, read it out, and attend to them one by one. So thank you so much, Clever Chevy. So I was talking about HND. Now for HND, we have options for you also in Coventry. Coventry can accept you if you're interested to go in for a top-up program. Top-up program is 1 year, strictly 1 year, and with a top-up program, you just move directly into the year 4 of an undergraduate degree, and after the 1 year, you get, a full degree program in that particular course you are going for. So that's a fantastic option. Very, very fantastic. 1 year, you go in directly for, you get a BSc certificate, a full year BSc certificate when you use your your HND going in for top up. So we have some courses that are available from IT to business to law to health to engineering, so to business as well. So we have quite a number of courses you can choose from if you're interested in using your HND to gain entrance into a top-up program, and you get your BSc certificate in 1 year. So also we have an option for, if you have HND, you can also go in directly for a master's this time around at Sheffield University. Yes, if you're interested in doing a direct master's with your HND, you can also get it through us. We can get an admission for you applying to Sheffield University. So like I said, for that of third class, you only have, that is international business management, which is 2 years. And for you to use your HND as well, you need to have up to 5 years working experience for you to also access that opportunity. So you need 5 years working experience. Very, very, very important. You can use WAEC and NECO, for what's it called? English language proficiency. So you don't need to write IELTS. So some of these schools have been mentioned even for third class as well. You don't need IELTS except Sunderland, University of Sunderland. That is the only school where you will need IELTS. So in other schools I've been mentioning, like Birmingham, Coventry, and so the only case where you may need to provide an IELTS is when you do not have WAEC, or when you do not have even if you have WAEC and you do not have up to 6.6 in WAEC, you need to provide test of English. And in some schools like Birmingham, they don't accept WAEC. So if you're providing NECO, you need to provide what's it called? You need to write their own test of English or provide IELTS. So that is not limited to IELTS alone. There are other, test of English that is available. You can write TOEFL and so on. They also have their own test of English where you can write, I think it's just £55, so quite cheaper to that of IELTS. So that is for Birmingham specifically. So, but Coventry accepts both WAEC and NECO. So Birmingham accepts only WAEC. So if you don't have WAEC, you're providing NECO, you need to write IELTS. So Sheffield Hallam, accept both WAEC and NECO. What's it called? Sunderland, you need to provide, even if you have WAEC, you have 6.6, you still need to provide, the IELTS of 5.5, not lower than 5.5. So that is that. So I was talking about HND. You have top-up opportunities with Coventry, to get a full bachelor's program, and you have direct masters, international business management, 2 years program to get that at Sheffield Hallam University. And we also have other schools where you can explore these options. Somebody mentioned that, like in Cardiff and one other school. So we can do that that due diligence for you, get you those schools that also we accept it, and you can explore that option. So it's the opportunity is there, is for you to explore it. So lastly, that is for OND students. So actually I've gotten quite a number of inquiries, quite a number of questions around, I have OND, I am say so years, so I want to go in for direct bachelor's. It is very, very possible. So with your OND, you can start, depending on the school, you can actually start year 1. So with your OND, you can start year 1 in Coventry University. You can start year 1 we have Bedfordshire University. Even there is also top up in Sheffield Hallam University. So if no matter your age, that's the point. That's exactly where I'm going to. So the requirement is just your WAEC result, your OND certificate, we apply for the admission for you. Now, this is quite different from someone who only has WAEC result. Now, if you have WAEC result and you want to go in directly for a bachelor's program, and you're within a particular age, that is expected to be maybe in postgraduate, and you've written your WAEC long time ago. Take for instance, say you are 36, and you've written your WAEC almost 10 years or 20 years ago, or more than that. Obviously there will be gap, and you've not done anything like OND, or you've not done further studies. It must be proper education anyways. You've not done any further studies after the WAEC, and you're 36 years old. Now this would be very hard for us to get you an admission, for direct entrance into a bachelor's degree, basically because we need to cover up the years for you. That is, and the only way we can cover up the years for you is an academic progression. And if you don't have any academic progression, I'm talking about a proper academic progression, not just certification. So certifications cannot fly. Just a proper, like OND. We have some certificates that are classified under proper education that we can use, that can suffice for those years, that is for those gap, basically. So that gap is very, very important for us to explain into details. So that's why it may be hard for someone who is over 36 years of age and just ordinary WAEC, it may be hard. But for OND, you can go in directly. We have that option for you. Then lastly, before I start answering these questions, now I did not mention this. For HND, you can also get an option with Sunderland Alabi University. You can do a top-up. We have quite a number of courses. Sunderland Alabi has quite a number of courses areas you can choose from IT to business to law to early childhood, and different courses available for you to do your top-up, and different intakes. And their tuitions are quite, most of these schools I mentioned, their tuitions are quite reasonable and affordable, and there is opportunity to pay, in installments, and their deposit is also very, very, very much reasonable. So, and these are basically the opportunities available for HND, for third class, HND, OND, and WAEC order. So if you need more information as regards this, and you're willing to start your application either for the next intake, yes, you can quickly reach me to get more information or start the process. I am dropping my details right away on the chat, so you can quickly reach me, then we can take this further. My number is 080944022111. So that is it. It's 080944022111. So with that, we can take it further, chat, give you more options, even beyond what I've said here. So thank you so much for joining. So I will just quickly go through. We have very few questions here, so I will just attend to that quickly, then we'll move on. So this person is talking about, how about third class in computer science? So just like what I explained, I gave several options. So like I said, in Coventry, you can do, if your third class is up to 2.0 and you have up to 5 years working experience, yes, you can do something related to IT, for masters directly. So there is an option for a third class student, sorry, not just ordinary third class computer science. So you can get a direct masters with Coventry University. Next question says, Cardiff and RGU also accept HND. Thanks for that. I've also talked on that. Thank you for that. This person is asking question on BSc. Okay, I didn't quite get that clearly. So maybe you should just drop me a chat. I would like to know your question as regards BSc. So that is not really too clear for me. And if you can drop it, I can quickly attend to that before the end of the live. Does the top-up qualify you for a 2 years visa? Now, okay, thank you for that question. Now, if you do a top-up is, like I said, is always, it's not like pre-masters. Pre-masters where it's a kind of progression when it comes to pre-masters. So you need to go, after the pre-masters, you need to go in directly for your masters. But when it comes to top-up, with top-up, like I said the other time, you can get, you are going directly into year 4 of an undergraduate program. So with top-up, you get a full BSc certificate. So when you get a full BSc certificate, you are qualified for post-study work permit. So it's more like you are getting a bachelor's degree, a new bachelor's degree. So you are qualified for post-study work permit. So I'm not sure if I've answered that question. So, but with a bachelor's degree, you qualify for a post-study work permit. in the UK. So nursing is nursing in any good and affordable schools in Ireland. So for this person asking this question, so if you're interested in studying nursing in Ireland, then you must be, what's it called? You must be a registered nurse already. So with a registered nurse, maybe you graduated from School of Nursing and Midwifery in Nigeria, you can do 1 year top-up nursing and get, a full BSc in nursing program in Ireland. But without that, you can't get into their bachelor's program. That's bachelor's of nursing. You can't get into it directly without you being a registered nurse, from Nigeria. So yes, this person is talking about NC. I think, if I'm not getting that quite right, sorry, let me read that again. Okay, any opportunity for NCE or that? Yes. In Ireland, we have an opportunity for an NCE holder. You can go in for some, we call it higher certificate programs. So with NCE, you can actually do higher certificate. We have a student currently in Ireland, doing a two-year program, higher certificate program in culinary arts. She graduated, she's also an NCE holder. So you have the opportunity in Ireland as well. So let me quickly go to the next question. So how much is the deposit for the third class computer science? Any available scholarship opportunities? So for the next intake, I can't actually talk about the available scholarships opportunities, but usually schools in the UK have what is called tuition discount. So, and tuition discount actually ranges between 1,000 to 4,000 marks, depending on the school and depending on your CGPA. So, if you're on 2-1, some schools will give you about £4,000 discount. Some schools will give you 2,000. Some schools will give you 1,000. So, depending on the school. But if you're on 2-2, some schools will give you 1,000 discount. So, but that of third class, I cannot specifically say if there's any scholarship or discount, for a third class students. So, but deposit for a third class is also, deposit for any school generally. So, if, take for instance, deposit for Birmingham City is £3,000, that is exactly what you are going to pay. So, there's no difference, for third class or second class or what's it called? First class student, the kind of how much deposit they need to pay. Everybody pays the same tuition deposit. So I think that will be all. So thank you so much for joining this live, and we really appreciate you for taking out your time to join us and get more information as regards people who are HND, third class, WAEC and OND holder, the opportunities for them in the UK. Thank you so much. If you need more information and if you want to quickly get on the to start the application right away, I've dropped my WhatsApp, so you can easily chat me up and we can take it up from there. Thank you so much. Thank you once again.